There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim had countless realms to sword and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Glad everybody could join us. As you can see, we're playing Darksiders 2, and boy is that one heck of an intro to the game. So the reason I'm starting with Darksiders 2 instead of Darksiders 1 is I have played Darksiders 1 quite a bit. I have never beaten Darksiders 2, and I have never played Darksiders 3. So I wanted to start with games that I haven't played before, which is fine.
And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
So I'm hoping here that everybody does like this video. I'm really excited to play the remasters and hopefully be able to bring a different side to the game. My playstyle is a little bit more unique than most people's. I'm a very high risk, high reward player. So the build that I have in mind for Death here is going to be kind of interesting. That being said, though, I am open to suggestions. So if anybody does have suggestions, like I said, I have not beaten this. I had it back on Xbox 360, I think. Maybe it was my PS3. I can't remember. But I got past the first 2 dungeons, and then I can't remember what happened, if my system died or what happened there, but I ended up losing the game and couldn't complete it. Later on, decided to pick up the remakes for PS4, and here we are. One thing I will say about this game versus the first one, I definitely like the combat a lot more. Death is very quick and more of a precision strategy versus War, who was very just kind of let me tank this and continue to beat on you type character. Which, I mean, it's War. You expect him to be kind of rugged and just like tank through things. Where Death is more like, hey, it's me versus 100 enemies. This doesn't seem fair to them, because he just dodges everywhere and causes massive, quick damage. If I do pause in my audio, I do apologize. I do have both my boys here today. I'm trying to record and answer their questions at the same time. So, but that being said, I do have a bunch of this recorded for you guys already. I just gotta do the audio. I am doing a after. Man, if I can think, I'm doing an after gameplay recording. I'm just doing a voiceover because I find it's easier to sit here and talk about the game after I've played it, because I kind of get lost in concentration when I'm in the middle of playing the game. A game like this, I get so concentrated that I forget that, hey, I'm recording and need to talk to people. So yeah, I just thought this would be easier. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this type of style. If not, we can try to change it up and see if maybe just some live recording is a better way to go. But I definitely think this will be good. So one thing I do know is that that chest, the first time I played, I got all the way up here and looked down and saw that chest and had to go back. So I did remember that was there. That is the only chest right there. I am just killing everything, just trying to get some money built up and stuff, because that is very important for later. So I do apologize if, you know, you didn't want to sit here and watch me kill literally everything, but that is pretty much what I do. These type of games, I like to build as much experience as I can, get as much money as I can, and just be kind of thorough for the most part. I definitely don't like the lack of combos that you start off with in the game. It just seems like the same moves over and over again, which is really annoying. But you gotta start somewhere, right? One thing that didn't change with the remake, which I kind of was hoping did, is the fact that sometimes jumping around can be a little glitchy. You will notice in these playthroughs I fall a few times just because straight out Death does not want to do what I wanted him to do. But you figure this game is, well, geez, at least, what, 10 years old, if not more? Came out quite a while ago, so, I mean, and they didn't change anything, really. They didn't really change much with the remake, which is perfectly fine with me. Or, it's not even a remake, it's a remaster, so. But I like the fact that they left it pretty much the same. And here I was just trying to decide if I like that big ol' axe, which later on I do change to something a bit faster. I'm not a huge fan of slow weapons. I get the point of slow weapons. They cause a whole lot of damage per swing, but I end up getting myself caught an awful lot trying to use slow weapons because I tend to swing more than I should. So, and I am extremely rusty at this game, or even this type of game for that matter. I have been primarily playing Destiny, so coming back to a game like this is a huge switch for me. So I do apologize if I seem a little clunky and not as precise as I should be. I'm getting better at it though. It's just gonna take some time to get back in the swing of things. And you know, there's another thing. I'm not sure who the voice actor is for Death. I need to look that up. But I recognize the voice, and I love the sarcasm out of Death. His wit and just straight out sarcasm is freaking amazing. And absolutely funny. Also, one thing I did want to mention is I am starting with the second game, and I will be doing the third one next because, again, I haven't made it through Darksiders 2, and I want to. And I have not played Darksiders 3 yet. And Darksiders 1, I've beaten a dozen times. So I wanted to start off with something fresh, something I haven't played. I will do Darksiders 1 if everybody wants me to. Let me know in the comments if you want to see Darksiders 1, and I will definitely do Darksiders 1 after I get done with 2 and 3. That way you can watch the whole story in order if you want. Also, if you are interested in the Darksiders games, or you want to try them after watching this, definitely go to the PlayStation Store. If you're on PS4 or PS5, there is a bundle on sale that is $100 normally. Yeah, I picked this up for $20 off of the PlayStation Network a while back, and it's on sale again. I actually picked up each game individually. They've got the whole bundle for sale for $20, and it comes with the first 3 games and all their DLC. Just if you're interested. Not trying to like sponsor PlayStation or anything like that, just don't want people to miss out. See, this is what I'm talking about though, with the axe. Like, it doesn't have the lunge forward that I'm used to. It's got great damage, but I just find myself missing a lot of swings with it, which is kind of annoying. And again, I am rusty. Excuse me, sorry. I am rusty, and I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. But I do want to point out that I don't think this guy hits me at all. I don't think he's touched me at all yet. And I say yet because I'm not sure if I get hit here or not, but I don't think I do. And this guy is a great introduction to, like, the boss fights for this game. He's not, like, overly hard, but he does present a little bit of a challenge, especially for a new player. And I love the finish animation on the bosses. That is one of my favorite parts. Also, something I did notice is the running in this game, like the wall running and the climbing and stuff, remind me of Prince of Persia. Anybody else get that feeling? Because it does. It reminds me a lot of Prince of Persia. And up the creepy ass elevator we go. I do have to say that the graphics on this are absolutely amazing. I'm thoroughly impressed with the remaster for this. I wasn't expecting it to be like this detailed, which, I mean, I'm absolutely thoroughly happy for. That, you know, they took one of... I can't say that this is my favorite game. Darksiders 1 was definitely one of my favorite games. I can't vouch for Darksiders 2 yet because I haven't beaten it. But the fact that they did so well with the remaster for this compared to what it used to be, I am grateful for, because I don't think I could play this if it was back at the graphics that it used to be. I think it would probably hurt my eyes. And see, like right here, I wanted to jump up and death jumped outwards, and then I wanted to wall run and I missed the wall completely. That is something that does happen quite frequently with the jumping mechanic in this game. It used to happen back in the old version too. Not a big deal. Can be a little irritating sometimes, but it is what it is. One thing I do like about this game is the puzzles in this game are absolutely amazing. You'll see what I'm talking about here a little bit later. There's been a few puzzles that that stump me quite frequently. And like this here, I could not figure out where I was supposed to go. I had no clue what I was supposed to do here. There's actually, if when I finally do, I think this next try I figure it out. But you're supposed to go around to the outside and then climb further up. I couldn't see that. I didn't know that I was supposed to climb further up. Sorry about that. My son needed something. He is 5 years old this year and autistic, so sometimes he needs a little bit more attention than other kids. Yeah, see, right here, I finally figured it out that I was supposed to go to the outside and climb further up. I did not know that. Again, combat in this game, absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorite games as far as combat goes. I will give it that. There's a decent amount of abilities and everything that you can choose from. I haven't even become close to unlocking everything yet. Still working on that. But one thing that does irritate me a little bit about this game is like the dodge timing is kind of inconsistent sometimes, depending on the boss, which does, you know, present a little bit of problems. Sorry, work real quick is wanting me to pick schedule for next week, and it's not looking that great as far as schedule goes. Oh boy. Well, that does present some problems as far as work next week, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Back to this. So, like, this too is some of the camera angles a bit of a pain and don't really show you where you have to go or give you the view of where you can go, which can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is.
Of secrets. I need your help.
I helped you once before, horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War, he's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment for dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, no better to show me the way.
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it.
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of war? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
So, I thought it was kind of interesting that you get to fight war in the beginning of the game. Especially considering of how the last game, the first game ended. For those that haven't seen the first game, like I said, I will do a playthrough of it. That way, the full story is up here. And I'm not going to spoil it. If you are interested in seeing the first game before watching this one, I would suggest that you wait for the first game to come out and then just watch them in order. But it is very interesting that they brought war to challenge death in the beginning of this. He is kind of a pain to fight, not gonna lie. But once you figure out his movesets, it's not too bad. This worried me, because this is a quick time event, and it caught me off guard a little bit because I forgot it was there. Because again, I have played through the first 2 dungeons of this game. That, though, as far as I know, is the only one I've ran into for quick time events. A tip I will give you for fighting war here, though, is swing twice and then dodge 3 times. Don't try to overcommit, which I did overcommit a couple times here. And also that third attack of his, he tracks. So dodge at the last second. But like you see that on that second swing, a couple times I got hit, not to full damage, but I still did take a little damage, like right there. Trying to dodge towards him probably wasn't the best idea. I should have been dodging to the side. And then there, I don't think I got hit at all, which was surprising. It looked like his sword connected right with me, but there I did get hit. There I got smacked. I've overcommitted. Bless you, dude. My son's sneezing in the background. So, I don't think we do... Well, I mean, we do quite a bit after this. As far as the beginning area. One thing I don't remember if I mentioned, but I did lose the first dungeon's recording. I recorded it, and for some reason when I went back to look at it, it didn't record anything but 2 seconds. There is no way for me to go back and redo the dungeon. I will be doing a new game plus of this. So in order to see the first dungeon, you'll have to wait until I beat the game and go back through. I do apologize for that.
Your secrets die with you, old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
So, from what I gathered, what was in that talisman, or lantern, whatever you want to call it, were the souls of the Nephilims that the 4 horsemen killed And now the
uncountable worlds of our universe
Sorry.
swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom, that answer would be found in the horseman's future and in his past.
So what I was saying is the shards, I believe, are going to play a big part here.
You are wounded. Don't touch me. Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly. Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the tree of life? Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider? I seek the tree. Though chaos and corruption don't concern me.
It just pops up out of the ground. So I don't know what absorbing those shards means for death. Like I said, I have not gotten that far. But I don't feel like it's going to be a good thing. It could be. I mean, maybe he absorbs all that power because, I mean, Nephilims are supposed to be very powerful creatures. So I don't know. We'll definitely see. And I just wanted to see what I had for equipment, if I got anything new. You definitely find a lot of stuff in this game, which I love. I love the fact that, you know, it's not stingy with its loot, and there's so many different attributes and effects on weapons and armor. It definitely brings out a lot of build diversity, which you kind of need to keep a game alive. The other thing too is I couldn't remember how to use a potion. They didn't exactly explain that, or maybe I might have missed it, but either way, I was trying to figure out how to use a potion here and I couldn't.
Fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forge Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work. And who are you to command a rider? I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds, but that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone. Are you not curious as to why I seek the tree? I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me. I must restore humanity, to redeem war. Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother. He is innocent. I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
So that is Death's plan there, is to save war by bringing back humanity and getting rid of the crime altogether. Which is kind of interesting, you know, someone that's supposed to be the end, death. He is the horseman of death. Wants to create life. So I'm thinking with this playthrough and this build, I'm gonna go kind of more towards the ability and wraith moves. I am gonna get some of the other moves, but I think I'm gonna gear towards a lot of the wraith moves instead of the physical combat, just to see how it plays out. If need be, there is a way to respec. But I think this is where I'm going to end the video. If you liked the video, please leave a subscribe and a like, comment, let me know. That being said, enjoy your day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later, guys.